It's Chris.
And Amanda.
And welcome to Toy Talk. That's right, we're back! And as we alluded to, this episode is going to be all about Star Wars. Alright, so, obviously, so during our construction and all this moving and all that stuff, we missed the Rogue One trailer, at least talking about it when it first dropped. So, we're going to talk about that now. We're going to talk about the toys. We're going to talk about some of the old toys, which you have some sitting next to you. Well, I shouldn't call them old. They're still new. I mean, they're from The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
We got Stormy the Stormtrooper over here wearing our Kylo Ren helmet.
Yep.
Yeah. So, I guess let's start with what do we know? So, we know there'll be toys.
Yes, and they're going to be released in September.
Well, we don't know that for sure.
Well, rumored that they're going to be released in September.
And it's going to be like a Force Friday event. So if you didn't jump on board with the current Star Wars toys, they did like a worldwide where in every time zone, well, yeah, I guess it's time zone, right? Or like, yeah, I guess, yeah, like major time zone across the world. So like Australia, Japan, Germany, Mexico, the United States, obviously, like they did something in New York. Then I think it ended at Lucasfilm or something like that. But they would show a toy that you could get that night. Like, so like it would be like a midnight release. Then you go to the toy store, you could see all the toys before that night. Then you go wait in line and get them. And we actually waited in line.
Yes, we did.
And probably spent, I don't know, a few $1,000s in toys. But we got pretty much everything that we wanted that night. So what do we know? We know they're going to release waves of toys again. So you'll have like wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, and so on. What does that mean? Well, that means that the first wave of toys will have like the initial characters that we see, which Lyra Erso. So from in the beginning, we know that she's like a rebel.
She's a rebel.
Yeah. She looks pretty badass. It looks like she's ready to like take on everybody and everything. So, I mean, I'm really looking forward to this. So, my initial thoughts of the trailer, well, I mean, even though it's pretty short, everything is back. Everything from the original is back, which, you know, obviously you would expect because that's the time frame that the movie takes place in. It's going to be between movies 3 and 4. So, we're talking about how the rebellion gets the plans to the Death Star, because they have the plans. So, if you're familiar with the original set of movies, they already have...
Go. They already have it.
And you have a Star Wars shirt on?
You bought it for me.
Woo-sa! Anyways, so it takes place between... And you've seen the movies.
I didn't see all of them. I still haven't seen that one. The
you
last
haven't,
one.
yeah, right. So she hasn't seen the last one of the original 3. Doesn't matter. It does matter, but doesn't matter. I'll let this go this time since we're filming. Anyways, I don't even know what I totally blanked because you haven't.
You were talking about how this goes in between episode 3 and 4.
Yeah, so they have the plans to the Death Star and all that. So we're gonna find out how they get those plans and this, and then like we were saying that this is not an episode movie. This is not like episode 1, 2, 3, which those 3 suck. 4, 5, 6, and then the brand new one, 7. Episode 8 comes out next year. So This is 2016, so it'll be 2017 December, correct?
I don't remember the month, but I know it's 2017.
Well, probably December. I think it's rumored for December release again. Just like this movie is set for December unless it gets pushed back. So,
and what they are planning on doing is every other year they're doing an episode movie release.
Correct.
And then the years in between those they're doing a Star Wars story release.
Yes. So like the story kind of continues the story that you know.
And builds up the characters.
It builds up characters and new characters. A lot more new characters. Now we do know that Darth Vader will be in this movie, but not.
I don't know if he'll be like a main character, but he will actually make an
He'll
appearance.
be there.
Yeah.
So we will see Vader, and I'm sure James Earl Jones will be back doing the voice. I mean, he's done stuff for like the animated series and things like that, so it shouldn't be too hard to get him. Actually, who's under the suit? Who knows? But it is rumored, it's been leaked, that, you know, yes, indeed, he will be back.
Yeah.
I can't say I can confirm it, I can just tell you what I've read online and everything I've seen, and so, I mean, from what I'm seeing, yes, we know he'll be back. And what does that mean in the toy world? Well, that probably means a hell of a lot more Darth Vader toys, if you didn't already have enough. Because that's probably the one that you can go and find anything anywhere of is Darth Vader.
And R2.
And R2, yes. And soon BB-8, because they seem to make everything BB-8.
And he's cute.
Sure. So, and then we'll probably see Lyra Arcel toys in the first wave. And then speaking of the first wave, we've already seen the box, because Disney released kind of what the box design is going to look like. And it's going to be that black helmet.
Yes. Oh, and I found a thing from Lego. Let me pull up the picture here on my phone to get the actual names. They released the names of 3 new sets. There's going to be one for a Unicum. I guess it's a vehicle. A Raven Deluxe, and a Blackbird.
I'm guessing those are vehicles.
For Lego.
Because there's no pictures associated.
There's no pictures, so
but
they're
but the pictures that you have seen, you've seen pictures from like the set that got leaked that were like there's like a tank.
Oh no, that's actually a book. It's an actual like illustration book that's gonna come out in January of next year that you can buy. You can do pre-orders right now on Amazon. It's $30.99, so $31. But it's a colored book of like all like the drawings, like all like sets and stuff like that, the toys and like.
And this is from Rogue One.
This is from Rogue One.
So seeing that the tank, we can assume that the tank
is going to be in the movie. Yeah.
And it's like a battle tank.
Yeah, it looked like a military grade tank.
I want to grab a Lego that I have up here. So you're all familiar with, voila, this. So you saw in that book, right? Like they've taken this ship and modified it into some sort of speeder.
Yeah, it turned.
I don't know what it's called yet, but here's a photo of it, and you guys take a look. But I can only assume that could be something that will gain some popularity.
They also showed some images of a different style X-Wing, but kind of like how like the other ones where it had like the 2 blades where they open and close the thing on the side. It was similar model to that, but it looked different.
Interesting.
So they are going to have those too.
I'll have to see what you're talking about. You guys are probably seeing that now as we're showing the photo of it. So we got the Force Friday. We know Vader's going to be in there. We talked about the box design. We know that there will be a Boba Fett movie in 2020.
Yeah.
So that we definitely know that is in the pipeline. So that should be the next, correct? Or no, it would be
2020 is a little ways away there, baby.
So all right, so we got Han Solo's next. The story of Han Solo and then Boba Fett. Tell me about the helmets. Okay, so there was a tweet that showed the helmets.
The 3 different helmets.
From Rogue One.
From Rogue One.
And then the one helmet that was shown on the boxes that Disney will release.
Yes.
Is the black helmet.
Yes, the black helmet one
which is the
one
Death Trooper.
Which is going to be the Death Trooper. That one's going to be the main
and that's wave 1.
That will be wave 1.
So anything that you see with which you saw, the Death Trooper or like the original box, the box design that we've just posted, that's going to be all of wave 1. But you said something about a code name Shark Yellow. Tell me about Shark Yellow. What do we know about this Shark Yellow?
Shark Yellow is kind of the new code name that they're using for Stormtrooper. It's the yellow helmet.
Like the sand
It's
trooper.
gonna be basically it's a sand.
So it's that
trooper.
third helmet.
It's the third helmet. Yeah.
Okay, and so we know the armor is about the same. So kind of similar to like these guys.
Yep.
The last version of these guys, because this is Force Awakens armor. The armor changes somewhere along the line.
They said that it was gonna have a lot more cloth. They'll have like a...
No, yeah, there was like samurais and stuff, so
Yeah.
we don't know too much about like what's going into like the samurais and things like that. I'm trying to remember that guy's name who's in the trailer. I can't. Forrest Whitaker. He's in there. So we see him, and he's wearing some cloth. We see the walkers. What else do we see? We saw a lot of explosions. A lot of people looked like they were really pissed off and wanting to fight something. So, that was the other thing that we found out, that we will not see Jedi.
No,
Zero Jedi. They're saying that these guys in the movie Rogue One will be completely on their own.
Yeah, and it's gonna be more. They said it's gonna look like more of like a military fighting type of like war movie versus.
They don't want to bring the Jedi in.
Yeah.
They kind of want to give it like I don't know the description that they use per se, but it's like that they're on their own. They have to do it. They're the rebellion. So they have to like sort of rise up and go after the plans. Yeah. So, I mean, that's pretty much all I got on my list here of things that we just wanted to bring up on the movie or on that movie side. I don't even think we've actually really talked about episode 7. I mean, we talked about a lot of the toys and going into it, and maybe just like a quick little thing about our review and how we liked it. Seeming that you're not the biggest Star Wars fan on Earth, what was your opinion of episode 7? I mean, before you answer, I don't need that anymore. Okay.
I mean, because like we were saying before, I haven't seen all of the episodes.
Well, I think you've been spared. I mean, because you really you haven't experienced a full-on Jar Jar.
No,
and
but the ones that I did, I mean, like, there's no English. Like, it was all like beep beep blah 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 blah. Like, say it.
I'm sorry. This is what I have to deal with every day.
Oh, go on. But because I haven't seen the
but
movies...
she is a Harry Potter expert, so
Yes.
that's a great thing. She knows
And Doctor Who.
Poison Ivy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But,
I guess you'll let you slide. So, alright, so back to the movie.
But because, like I was saying, like, I haven't seen the other movies, going into it, you know, I didn't have any expectations, really, because like I said, I haven't actually gone to a theater and seen
that's probably
Star
the
Wars.
best way to see it, because you're sort of seeing it for the first time.
Yeah.
Kind of like what I like to call, and you've heard it, I'm sure, thousands of times now, because the movie's been out for a while. This is nothing new. We're not giving you any spoilers. You're getting that experience as if you were a kid, or somebody that was seeing Star Wars, or anything Star Wars, for the very first time. Yes, you watch some of the movies. Yes, I try to get you caught up, and I try to explain the story to you. So you kind of knew things that were going on.
A little bit, yeah.
But you saw it for the first time. So as somebody who saw, boom, 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 you know, and the whole score and the scroll and like everything, what were your thoughts? I mean, that's what I want to know. Like, what did you think of the movie? I mean, how powerful did you feel Star Wars was?
I mean, I thought it was pretty powerful. I mean, it's a really decent movie. I mean, obviously, you know, we've seen it a couple of times and stuff, but I mean, I think they do a really good job of building up characters and making you connect with the characters, so that way, you know, you feel more like you're involved with the movie versus just going and watching a movie and go, okay, yeah, that's cool.
Well, what do you want to see maybe in episode 8? So we know that at the end, Rey finds Luke.
Yes.
We know Chewbacca's with her with the Millennium Falcon because they parked.
Yeah.
Was BB-8 there? No, I don't think BB. Yeah, maybe he was.
I think BB-8 is back with Chewie.
Back with no.
Oh no, with Poe.
That was
He's
with
with
Poe. And R2's back.
Yes.
With Chewie.
With Chewie,
correct? Yeah. And then the rumors are, you know, that Rey is Luke's daughter. She has the lightsaber.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't know.
what do you want to see? I mean, because I've got a lot of the, you know, the storylines and the conspiracy theories. As a like novice, don't know anything too much about Star Wars, where do you want to see the story go? Like, would you want to see her maybe be his daughter?
I mean, honestly, I could care less if she was his daughter or not. I personally, like, because obviously she is a Jedi. Like, she has, like, the Force and all of that stuff. So maybe
She
go
has
into
the Force.
that.
She's maybe not quite.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Maybe have Luke train her.
Well, she has something. We
Yeah,
think it's
she
the
has
Force.
something.
I mean, it's something's calling to her.
Yeah.
And the movie is called Force Awakens, so maybe it is the Force.
Yeah.
But what about Finn? Is Finn anything special?
I think, unless he turns out to be like her brother or something like that, then
That could be interesting.
yeah, type thing. But I think that they will have more of a relationship, whether it be a romantic relationship or just a friendship relationship.
Okay.
You know, I mean, I don't know.
And
but
then we've got like this badass pilot Poe.
yes, I
So-
think he will definitely play a lot more bigger of a role. I
I mean,
think
in
he
this
would
movie
definitely-
though, like he was the guy that sort of just swooped in, blew the shit out of everything,
Mhm.
and then was gone.
I think him and Finn are going to become really good buddies, and I think Poe's going to teach Finn a lot about flying and stuff.
Now, we also hear that Captain Phasma is going to return in the next movie. So, where we left off with Captain Phasma was Finn was throwing her down the trash chute with with Han and Chewie.
Yeah.
What do you think of that? I mean, because you know that she's going to be back, so she obviously didn't get trash compacted and turned into a little metal blob.
And I think she's going to be out to get Finn, because he's a traitor.
Yes, traitor!
But,
Okay, so, yeah, I mean, so we're...
but you also saw, like, she... I wouldn't say she was weak or kind of gave in type thing.
Well,
but
she had a gun pointed at her.
that's what I'm saying, type
mean-
thing. So, I don't know.
Alright. I mean, and it wasn't like just, it was Han Solo,
Yeah.
and Chewie. And it was the bow
But
captain.
stormtroopers are...
Well, she's not really like I mean, okay, she is and she isn't. Like, she's chrome. I mean, who the hell wears chrome in battle? Like, hey, that's like a big, like, hey, I'm here, shoot me.
She's a girl. What do you expect?
Pink?
Shiny.
No. Yeah, blingy. Okay. So, okay, so I wanted to go back. Let's dive back into toys because obviously we're talking about toy talk. So, so this wave of toys, like I've Stormy here, the stormtrooper, is holding some things for me that I wanted to show. I got them in bags, so help me out here. We've seen some of the new waves. So
The million of them.
yeah, so we've got like Finn and his bloody helmet. So these have been out now for a little while. We're starting to see them in stores.
Some funky...
What is this guy? A thug. I don't know.
Nanu?
I'm not even going to. It's just, okay, we don't need them all. I just wanted to bring them up to say that we're seeing more of the third wave now out there.
Whatchamacallit, and the new waves too. Ray.
Oh yeah, Ray. Speaking of Ray, here, hold this, Stormy, the stormtrooper. Thank you. You got that? Good. So, speaking of Ray, so this is the new Ray, and the old Ray, or the Ray that first came out, different artwork. It was like spacey, and you're going to want to look for Star Killer Base. If you can find that particular Ray, her values actually increased triple right now. So I just wanted to bring that up. So we're seeing these already make a jump. We're starting to see which ones are,
Gonna be more popular.
more rare. The Elite series, obviously, the Boba Fett.
Yes.
Both versions of the Boba Fett, but more the first version than the second one. The first version of the Boba Fett is the one without the cape. So there's two. There's with and without the cape. Look identical. Cape's the only difference.
We have the second version.
We have the second version. We could not, for some reason, get the first version. But it's not a big deal. We have Grievous. Grievous, obviously.
We have all the rest of them, but that one.
Yeah, I think
We
so.
do.
Mm-hmm. Then they've even just re-released some new ones, like there's like Darth Vader. there's the original, which was like the toned down, like matte colored black armor, and then there was like the shiny black. That's the new one, like where his armor is like shiny paint. Then there was like and then we just got like R2D2 and C3PO.
And they just also released the new Lego Star Wars game too.
Oh yes, tell me.
Which looks really cool. It the actual like trailer, which is posted on our Facebook page, it basically goes really into Chewbacca and Han Solo.
Yeah, and it's Han. Like it is. It's Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
And then obviously anybody could be doing Wookiee noises, but definitely Harrison Ford there doing the game. So that sounds cool. So if you want some soundtrack, and that's out now, right? That just came out. You could pre-order
20th.
it, but now it's out.
It's out now, yeah.
And it had like a special box. I think you could get. You might still be able to find.
I don't know.
I haven't played it yet, so I don't know, but it looks pretty cool. Oh, and then you were saying Lego with the three different things. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyways, that's really it. I mean, we've talked about all the toys that we know of so far. So this is sort of everything we know, and then a little bit about episode 7. So I guess we've kind of covered all the bases tonight. And you're yawning, so you must be tired. So I guess that means it's almost time to go.
Sorry.
So we're looking around, kind of looking for anything else that we missed, but I don't think we've kind of covered all the bases tonight. So if you like what you saw, and you're on YouTube, or if you saw this on Facebook or wherever, just leave us comments, let us know you liked it. Obviously, we're going to try to do these more often because the construction we slowed way down. Amy pretty much came to a complete crawl.
Yeah.
So we'll probably ramp back up. We're going to try to maybe even focus these more on like one particular thing, kind of like tonight where we're only talking about Star Wars.
Yeah, like do like themed weeks type thing.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. It was sort of her idea, but whatever. I think that's it, right?
I think so.
Yeah. All right. Well, then, from the toy room, I'm Chris.
I'm Amanda.
And you guys,
have a great 4th of July.
Yeah, and may the Force be with you.